Okay, as we get started, you've got to understand first that the world has changed forever. Companies are now competing with others that are on the opposite side of the world. Job applicants are competing with global talent working from home now. And on top of all of this, machines and AI are replacing jobs and entire businesses. In short, this world has become a lot smaller, more competitive, and highly automated. Customer loyalty and job security are things of the past. So the question that each of us must ask ourselves now is this: how secure is our future really, and the future of our families? Do you have a backup plan if you lose your current source of income? And putting that aside for a moment, does your current source of income even give you the freedom and flexibility needed to live the life you truly want? If you're like most people, then the brutal answer is no. Nothing these days is getting less expensive, right? Most people find themselves just simply trying to make enough money to get by. And the end result is that they are getting tired, broke, and frustrated. Is this sounding familiar yet? Well, the good news is this: we can help. And my passion, well, actually my entire organization's passion, is helping people to secure their futures. Since 2016, we have been helping people become financially secure enough to make life decisions based on what they actually want to do instead of what they need to do. Imagine the ripples that has caused throughout the world. That is our legacy. We provide a comprehensive program that has been expertly designed to work for anyone, that includes all of the sales tools, all of the systems, all of the training, even the mentorship that you need to start your own successful online business, so that you and your family can now have not only a backup plan, now you can have multiple income streams coming into your household that you control and nobody else. Imagine if your legacy was setting your family up with that kind of solid source of income coming from multiple income streams for security that actually passed from generation to generation. Well, I am here to tell you today, folks, it is possible. We can help you achieve it no matter where you are watching this presentation from now. It is possible. You see, ours is a global system designed to work for all levels of experience. And it doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, or what your background is, this can work for you, just as it has already worked for thousands of people that have come before you today. How are we so confident that this program can work for you? Well, it's simple. We used to be you. We used to suffer the 9-to-5 grind, never being paid what we were worth, never being valued or appreciated fully. And then all of that changed because of this system. That is why we are so passionate about sharing it with others like yourself and ourselves. And this is why it's so important. Consider this. As of 2022 already, robots and automations were doing 30% of all work in the labor market. Since 1990, the cost of employee labor has risen by over 200%. Meanwhile, the cost of robots has actually dropped by 50%. Is it any wonder that people are worried about losing their jobs in this market? No way, of course not. You need our program because we can show you how to take advantage of technology instead of being replaced by it. We will teach you how to use technology to scale your business and how to tap into that global market. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful business investors of all time, said it best when he said this: "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." And here is what we know for certain. The individuals who are willing to take action today and learn how to leverage the internet can become the successful entrepreneurs of tomorrow. You see, after years of growth, we now have a community that is made up of thousands of business owners that have already taken action before you. A community that now spans the entire globe with people of all ages and all backgrounds who are working where they want, when they want, and with whom they want. They now have the control of their own lives and their futures. It's incredible. And the best part is today you can join that community. What truly sets this apart is that not only do we build and manage the systems for you, we also train you to become a successful online business owner. And we support you. You see, ours is a community that helps each other, that actively shares knowledge and experience so that everyone can benefit from it. All that you have to do now is tap into our combined success. And for those of you that have never owned a business before, we know it can be intimidating and scary to think about, but the good news is that you do not have to do this on your own. We've got your back. You see, at the core of any successful business, there are really three key pillars that form the foundation for prosperity. And yes, we help you with all three of these pillars. Very briefly, here's what those three pillars look like. Pillar number one is finding the right product. Today, thanks to the internet, any of us can literally buy anything at any time from anywhere in the world. And as that online market continues to grow, thousands of companies are incentivizing online marketers, such as ourselves, to drive leads, or what we also call traffic, to their products. A few examples of the companies that have these referral affiliate programs in place are Apple, Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, and eBay. But over and above these direct sales relationships, we also have seen the growth of what we call the middlemen of the online space. These are affiliate networks, which basically connect the supplier with the marketer. And in exchange for connecting the marketers and the suppliers, they take a cut in every single commission earned by the marketer. So they're doing a bit of the legwork for you, but I'll tell you, it comes at a hefty cost. And that is exactly why we choose to cut out the middleman and work directly with the retailer. But you know what? We don't also just work with anyone. We only work with retailers that meet three very critical criteria. Number one, they provide the most generous, lucrative affiliate programs so that we can maximize our earnings. Number two, they're international, so that we can market their products anywhere in the world. I mean, after all, the internet is called the World Wide Web, right? And number three, just as important, is they hold all of the inventory for us and take care of all of the shipping and logistics. This really reduces our risk and frankly, just makes things a whole lot easier for us. You see, what I've discovered is that the number one reason why so many other online entrepreneurs fail in other programs is because they're sinking all of their money into filling their garages full of inventory, and then they struggle to sell any of it. Well, here you don't have that problem. Now, this brings us to pillar number two, finding a way to tell people about your product. Now, if you've got any experience in business, then you've no doubt had to suffer through making sales pitches and cold calls, doing presentations, and of course, the endless follow-up. It's a ton of work, it's cutthroat, and I'll tell you, from experience, it's exhausting. But in the online space, we can actually harness technology instead by using things called automated sales funnels. The best part of using this technology is that it means you don't need any sales experience. Now, because these sales funnels are automated, they're capable of showing thousands of people, day or night, what you have to offer, and ultimately convert those people into customers. The beauty of this is that you never have to chase people down anymore because they're coming now to your business and they're purchasing when they're ready. It's a major difference. And think of it this way, the internet has literally put the power into the hands of the consumer. All of us can simply make a purchase now from our phones. Geez, sometimes even before we get out of bed. And how do we find those things that we're buying? Well, usually it's by being on a platform like Google or Yahoo or Bing, or another platform like Facebook or Instagram or YouTube. And let's be honest, oftentimes we're not even necessarily looking for something to buy, but somehow it finds us. I'm sure you've had that happen to you. I know I have multiple times.